It's a lot of things I could go through life without seeing, and Trick Daddy licking on a piece of cheesecake is one of them. What's up, YouTube family? It's your girl KandidwithKayla, and I am back with another video.
Did you miss me?
Well, I missed you too, and as you can see from the title, you guys, I got another reality review for y'all today. But as usual, before we get into today's review, you already know, if you're not subscribed, what you doing? Subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up on this video, okay? And turn your post notifications on so you know every single time that I post a video, which is every other day. And a lot of times it's every day, so just make sure you hit that notification bell. Also, guys, I'm going to start doing shout out. So in order to get a shout out in my next video, all you gotta do is like this video, subscribe to this channel, share it, and put done in the comments. Every single video I'm gonna do this, and every video I will pick a different person. So I'm gonna shout you out in the next video, and so forth and so on. And one day, y'all, when this channel blow up, we're big, y'all can look back and you will always be shouted out on this channel. That's lit. So y'all go ahead and get in early, because one day it's gonna be so many flooded out. This might be your only chance. No, for real though, y'all. Thanks for tuning in with your girl. So I ain't gonna hold y'all up no more. Let's get into tonight's episode. So tonight's episode was centered around Jock's block party, which I'm just going on record and say, Jock block party idea, super cute idea for everybody. He had everything set up from West Coast, East Coast. Everybody's region was in there, the South, and I like that. He had foods from every region, like from Miami. It was just a really cute idea. I thought Jock put a lot of work into that, or thought into that. It was a thoughtful idea, but I like it. So, you know, the first clip that they go to, pretty much, you know, they running through the clips, but the first clip that mattered was Paris and the girls. So you got Paris, Trina, Joy, and Sierra, and they're pretty much having some conversation about the Black Lives Matter thing. And I'm gonna tell you, I got split emotions about it. For one, because the fact that it happened so long, it was a year ago. And I know these shows recorded then. I guess seeing them talk about it now in real time as if it's actually going on right now, it's kind of weird, because as y'all know, or maybe didn't know, I live downtown Atlanta, so I lived through all of it. I marched, I went down, I was out there with them, so I literally have footage and stuff, so it was so weird just reliving it through these TV shows. However, once you get over the fact that it's kind of weird and it's kind of sad a little bit, it is really cool to actually hear the ladies talking about something intelligent, where they were talking about that, and they went to talking about just how seeing all of this makes them want to do better. And I'm glad they had some kind of positive conversation, you know, just talking about how they feel uplifted with Kamala Harris being in office. And I also think that it's amazing. I love that Kamala was able to come in and inspire so many women to do so many great things. But anyway, y'all, they go on to just talk about kind of getting into conversations about misogyny in the world. And Joy brings up the fact that a big issue she had with Trick was that he felt like he would always tell her that he made her. Now, that's my pet peeve. I do not like when a person says they made you. My mama made me. My mom and my dad. Literally, they made me. So if it's not your mom and dad, they didn't make you. Don't let nobody make you feel like they made you if they did not have a hand in the process of you being brought onto this earth. Other than that, a person like Trina said, someone might give you an opportunity or help you out and help you get to where you need to go and elevate. But don't let nobody don't let anyone make y'all feel like they made y'all and y'all owe them your life or nothing, because it's just not valid. It's just not. It's not. Unless it's your parents, they did not make you. So I like that. And just them talking about, you know, Trina kind of telling them like how the guys in the industry are really big on that. And I think that's true. So I'm kind of glad. It was good to hear them just talk about that, or Trina say, you know, you got to stand your ground, because Trina is one of the female artists that kind of has never like changed who she was or her image to conform to guys. Now, I don't know what happened in the background because I have heard a lot of rumors, but I could take the advice from Trina because she been through it. So anybody would be dumb not to take advice from Trina about the industry. So anyway, like I said, that was a cute scene, poolside, and the girls just really having some peaceful, calm, and positive banter, and I like that. They go on, child, to the next scene, and good, why is Trick Daddy and April meeting up? Now, I think it's weird that April even agreed to come to Trick Daddy's room and meet him, but, you know, April give me opportunistic vibes, like, wherever the cloud go or wherever the money going, I kind of feel like April gonna go. So I won't say that April is a gold digger. I'm just saying she ain't with no broke, you know. That's all I'm saying. But I guess that's not a good statement to make when we're talking about Trick Daddy, because how much money does Trick Daddy even have? But that's beside the point, y'all. Trick says, you know, he been watching her work out for a week, and I just think that's so creepy. Trick Daddy act like that old uncle at the cookout. He just give you uncle at the cookout vibes. Like, I wouldn't even want to be alone with Trick Daddy. He just creeped me out. Like, he just seemed like he look at you weird and lick his tongue and go, when you walk by. Y'all know that uncle. Show done grewed up. You done growed up. That uncle. You know, the one that can't talk, sit there sounding ignorant. Trick give me those vibes. Chester. But not with them. Not the, you know, I don't think he be messing with young girls or underage girls. I just think that he is gross and a thought. But Trick Daddy says that he been watching her work out, and he asking her what kind of man. So you could tell in April's face, child, that April is like really not here for it. And he's just like, you know, I got my restaurant. I want you to come to my restaurant when you come to Florida. And whole time, y'all, April giving him the face that you give dudes in the mall. You know, when the dudes run up to you in the mall like, hey, man, lady. And you just kind of looking at him like, why did you think you was going to talk to me? For what? For why? Did I make you feel like you had a chance? Cause how? So she looking at him like that, and April she ends up saying that she is turned off. Y'all, I know I always have my lip gloss in my hand. It feels like a microphone. So y'all don't worry about this, okay? 2 things y'all don't need to worry about is my hand motions and my hair. So anyway, for real, back on the story, y'all. April pretty much says that she is turned off by him because she feels like none of his stuff is genuine, and he just say, you know, give you compliments because he likes her or he like you. And also from the conversation that they had at the dinner on the last episode, y'all might need to go back and watch the last episode, or at least that dinner, where basically Trick was trying to say he made Trina and just having all these misogynistic comments. And so basically April was like, honey, it's the misogyny for me. I'm good. So I'm glad he goes on, keeps giving her compliments. Y'all, this man done told this girl, oh, I thought you're so fine. His compliment was that you look Tiger Woods-ish. Tiger Woods is what he went with. Like, sir, you sound so ignorant. Even April was like, that's ignorant. Like, if you want to know what I am, just ask me. I'll tell you what I'm mixed with. But, like, Tiger Woods-ish? Like, child, not only is it ignorant, it's just ignorant. Like, that is what it is. I was about to say not only is it ignorant, it's kind of like borderline racist. I won't say it's racist because that's not the correct word for it. But it's ignorant. The word I do know that works right now is ignorant. And that's what it is. So, I don't know. Most everything that come out of Trick Daddy mouth is ignorant. So, I don't know why I'm shocked. So, they go on to the next scene where Karlie and Jazz are together. And Jazz is asking Karlie for some kind of sheer shirt. And Karlie is like, no, you're not grown. And to be honest, they got the weirdest dynamic, okay? Karlie act like she's so, like, team Jasmine. But Jasmine give off the vibe like it's fake. Like, Karlie really not like that. So one moment, Jazz is saying that Karlie wasn't there for her type stuff or wasn't there for her enough. But on the other hand, you saying, oh, well, you made me spoil. Like, girl, you need to pick a side. But I don't like Karlie, but I don't like the way that Jazz talked to Karlie because I don't care. I'm a 90s baby. I'm born in 1991. But maybe it's because my mama old school. I don't talk to my parents or any elderly crazy. I always talk like I got some sense. I don't have attitudes and stuff with older people. Like, my mama would hit me in my mouth right now. I'm 30, and right now, if I had got smart with my mom, y'all, she'd hit me in my mouth. So, like, I just don't understand people that just, I don't get it. But anyway, Jazz basically was like, well, I'm grown. I could wear a sheer shirt. And so Karlie was like, well, if you talk grown, pay them grown bills. And she like, well, I could pay my bills. It's not my fault you spoiled me. Jazz, maybe you don't mean it that way, but the way you come off very, what's the word? You come off bratty and unappreciative. I don't just like her energy with her mom. So anyway, but I do think it's weird, Karlie, that you don't want this girl to wear a sheer shirt. Like, she is a grown person. And girl, you know she be wearing this stuff without you. Like, y'all are together. One thing about my mom is very much motherly to me, but also a friend. And like I said, I do got that fear in my heart for my mom. But my mom don't try to police things that I wear, knowing that I'm gonna wear it without her. That's crazy. Like, I feel like Karlie was policing the wrong stuff. So Paris comes in, okay, and Paris is just talking to him. And even Paris says it. Paris like, I don't get the point. Why she can't wear the sheer shirt? She grown, so I get it. Paris says that, and Jasmine's like, whatever, I'm going to get a shirt, which still, child, I still wouldn't have did that. I would have been mad, but I'm scared of my mama. Drop down in the comments below and let me know, am I tripping? Or do the new generation just don't have no fear in their heart of their parents? Because our parents knocked the fear into our hearts, and maybe the parents not doing that no more. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. So anyway, y'all, Paris comes in and they're talking, and literally she's just like, you know, Paris asked her, is she having flashbacks about anybody? And Karlie's like, no, not having flashbacks, but it's awkward because have you ever been in a room with two people that you used to mess with? And Paris, much like me, Paris was like, no. Y'all, I thought that was so funny. Paris was like, girl, no, that's some Karlie Red stuff. AKA, no, that's some thotty stuff. Like, you thought, you done slept with so many people. Then here we are on a TV show, and you done slept with two people. But Paris, also like me, is like, well, I know you slept with Job, but who the second person? Karlie like, girl, you know. And I'm thinking like, no, we don't. No, we don't know. Who else? Y'all, Karlie Red said she done slept with doggone Ray J. She said Ray J hit it first. Y'all, Karlie said Ray J he done hit it first. Paris talking about, oh my God, Ray J really be in these streets hitting it first. Y'all, I don't know who, like Paris said, it's not really that shocking when you think about Ray J and you think about Karlie Red. Of course they slept together. It's not that shocking. However, it is because it's just like, golly, like, y'all ain't sparing nothing. Neither one of y'all is sparing nothing. Like, why did y'all even sleep together? Like, what happened? How did the lines get crossed? So many questions. So, you know, Paris just kind of goes on to be like, you know, she was shocked. And Paris asked, do you think that these men have changed from how they were? And Karlie was like, no. And I ain't gonna lie, it didn't shock me that Karlie said she didn't feel like Ray J and Jock changed. She feel like they still cheaters and they always will be. But it did. It was weird because Paris was like, Karlie was like, name me somebody who you know that don't cheat. And so Paris was like, I don't know, the Pope, Obama. And Karlie like, he cheat. Like, she making the face as if, nope, name somebody else. And child, Paris goes, oh, Obama, Mendices. And she looked at her like, And so, y'all, it was the insinuation that Mendici be cheating and then followed by her saying, honey, the streets talk. 'Cause now, y'all, I want to know what Mendici's be doing out here because, first of all, you've been in jail for a long time. So who you talking to that fast? Or were you talking to somebody, did you have a jail boo, a jail bae? I don't know, but I need the tea on that. I feel like it's not going to be something that they talk about this season because I haven't seen it in any clips, but hopefully they do have a reunion for the show, and hopefully they bring it up because I would like to hear what Yandy got to say about Karlie insinuating that. I honestly don't think Mendici's be cheating. I don't think, maybe I'm one of the women in the world. I'm one of the few. Y'all can let me know in the comments, but I just don't think that all men are cheaters. Like, I don't care what people say. I don't care if a lot of men cheat. I just personally don't feel like all men cheat. I don't. I feel like men are capable of not cheating. I do. I feel like couples are capable of not being toxic and being faithful. I just think that people already have in their head that that's going to happen, so they kind of draw it to themselves. And they just kind of don't do the right steps to build a foundation and a relationship to avoid those things. But I do think and feel that it is good men out here and good women, and I don't feel like everybody cheats. So I hate when people say like everybody cheats because they don't. So anyway, y'all, they go on to Mendici's and Fizz's Scrappy talking, and this episode had a lot of good deep talks and moments. So I will say it was kind of boring as far as the drama aspect. But it was good as far as the conversations and just everybody touching on things that matter for once. Like, I actually will say with this family reunion, people are really actually coming together. It's not so much of like a weird drama show. So, Mendici is talking to them and he says, he brings up how he is proud of Yandy for doing everything with the movement, but he also says how he feels like she is taking too much of a risk. What, like, the stuff that she's doing is a risk. He said he feel like they switch roles, and I could see that because you've been in jail all this time. You calling and talking to your girl, and as soon as you get home, she wrapped up in this where she's going to jail. And like he said, it feel like I don't have no control. I'm looking at it like it's nothing I could do when you're in jail. I can't get you out. It's the law takes over, and I agree. It does. It's probably scary, like he said, like you got children and it's me, and I just don't want to see, like Mendici's like, I just don't want to see my wife in the position I was in, trying to stand up for people, even though she's trying to do good, I just don't want to see her where I was. And I think that's a very respectful standpoint for Mendici's to have. I actually like that. I really think Mendici's loves the soles of Yandy's feet all the way up to her scalp. I think he loved that lady. And so I could feel it when they talk about it. So I do like that. Scrap ends up talking about how, they bring up the issue with Scrappy and they're like, the elephant in the room, like, you really not talking to your baby mama and she's here. So Scrappy basically was voicing the fact that he don't want to talk to Erica because of how heated things got in the past. And to be honest, I don't disagree. Their daughter is 15 years old, okay? And I feel like y'all ain't talked all this time. She'll be 18 in 3 years. Why we need to talk again? Like, if we are always so emotionally invested into our conversation that we can't even communicate, we beefing, we arguing, it's just getting too heated. I do understand Scrappy, like, why do I need to talk to her? I think they need to stop forcing them to talk. Like, and I don't know, I guess, I see why Erica's saying, because like Erica was telling Jock in the next scene that Imani is the one who is saying, I want y'all to have this relationship, because how is it that you can talk to his other children? Like, basically Erica's saying, like, I got a good relationship with the other baby mama, so it's just you and your wife. But back to what Scrappy was saying, is like, I just want to avoid all issues and I just rather not talk to her. But I do like that Fizz gave some good advice, and Fizz basically was like, he can relate. As we all know, Fizz deal with crazy Moniece. And so Fizz was basically like, y'all, Fizz gave him some real grown man advice and was like, you just got to open the lines of communication. Fizz was basically saying, now that he communicates, just talk, regardless of whether it's going to be good, bad, ugly, whatever, just go ahead and talk. He said now him and, Sorry, Monique. Oh, Lord, Monique's about Monique will pull up on me just because I call her April. But Monique's basically, he's saying they got a better relationship now because they talk. They work it out. They communicate, and then maybe Scrappy should do the same thing. Don't know why I say Scrappy like that. But I agree. 100%. I agree. Like I said, I just agree. But I do understand both standpoints where Scrappy's saying he don't want to talk. Where Erica's saying for the sake of our daughter being happy and wanting us to do what you should. But I just think that maybe they have to find a happy medium, which they did later on in the episode, find a happy medium when her and basically, and I'm skipping around, but it's all right. So towards the end of the episode, basically her and Bambi had a conversation where her and Bam basically just hashed it out, like on some grown woman stuff. They hashed it out, and I was happy about it. They hashed it out, and they talked to each other, and Bambi, Scrappy, I'm getting everybody's names mixed up. Erica basically was telling Bambi, like, look, you can talk directly through me. Like, it's weird that Scrappy's not talking or whatever, but you can talk to me, okay? So I thought that was good. They really, y'all, they had a good grown woman conversation where they was just saying that they feel like something got to change, but until it does change, they going to put their best foot forward as women, and they don't have issues with each other. It's him. So, like, come on. So I thought it was very, very mature. One of the most mature baby mama girlfriend situations or baby mama wife situations I've seen on reality TV. I was very impressed by it. So, in the meanwhile, Scrappy is off to the side and he see them having this conversation. And I do like that Scrappy basically was like, you know what? He gave them their full props. He was like, it's so mature for them to be doing that and hashing it out. Like, I love to see black women just handling things. And he said that it made him feel inspired to do better with the communication and maybe take some steps forward with Erica. Now that he know that there won't be no disrespect between Bambi and Erica, that he feel like maybe he a little more comfortable working his way into it. And I think that's good. Like he said, I love that he gave it up to us black women or women in general, where he said women as far as communication and just handling that business are so many steps ahead of men. And I'm sorry, men that's watching, but y'all know that's the truth. We are. Y'all need us. Y'all need us. So, I love that. And like Bambi literally came back to Scrappy after the conversation and was like, look, I talked to her. I'll drop the issue and you need to talk to her too, because we got to make her life better. And that's the energy, Bambi. That's the energy. If these women would realize that when they have in these situations they're co-parenting with a man who moves on, or vice versa, men co-parenting with a woman who moves on, make each other's life better. Hating each other and fighting is making y'all life terrible. And the child's life is terrible. So, like, just make it better and figure out a way to move forward and get past whatever you're going through. So, I like that. So anyway, they kind of wrapping the episode up with Ray J saying it's the 15th anniversary of the song One Wish, and he kind of starts singing, do a little mini performance. But I think that's crazy because I remember when One Wish came out, right? I guess I was 15 since I'll be 30 next week. But it's so weird. I remember when it came out, and I know I was not like 2 years old. I was like very much old enough to know and sing and download it. So it kind of made me feel old that it was a 15-year anniversary. But I thought it was cool how they segued his One Wish song into telling everybody to go around and talk about one wish they had. And I think they did have some really cute wishes. My parents said Ray J need to use that one wish to get Princess back. I agree, because Ray J, you need Princess, honey. You're not gonna do better than Princess, because nobody really wants Ray J. Nobody take him serious. Princess is the most put together, beautiful woman that will take Ray J seriously and not be gold digging. So he do. Child Mama D says she wished for peace in the palace and unity. Girl, stop calling that thing a palace. I'm so sick of it. Sick of the palace talk. I'm just sick of that. Bam says that she thinks Scrappy One Wish would be getting right with her. Girl, shut up, Bambi. I love Bambi, but sometimes Bambi just be in her own little world. I wonder if Bambi is a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. And Bambi gives I'm in my own world Pisces energy. I'm going to have to look that up. Or y'all drop down in the comments below and let me know if Bambi is a Pisces. And if you're a Pisces, drop down below and I'll pick one of y'all to give a birth. Matter of fact, if you're a Pisces, drop your birthday in the comments. I'm giving shout outs all the whole Pisces season. If you're a Pisces, drop down below and let me know. But anyway, y'all, so that's really cute. And the episode is ending. And Trick Daddy, child, before it go, of course, Trick Daddy got to do something good and gross. And Trick Daddy decides to open up a pack of cheesecake and eat it with no spoon, no fork. So he literally opened it and he licking it. Like, it's the most gross thing ever. Trick Daddy, don't nobody want to see that. It's not a turn on. He always talking about eat a booty game. Like, ugh. It's nasty. It's upsetting me and my homegirls, y'all. It's upsetting me and my homegirls. So, he does the cheesecake thing. They talk a little bit more and they get into a conversation as a group just about addressing with black people disrespecting each other and addressing your spouse or your partner with respect. Women talking to men like crazy, calling them out their name. Really kind of stem from Ray J saying that Princess be telling him to go to his room. And quite frankly, I do think it's so disrespectful that she be telling him to go to his room like he 2 years old. But I kind of feel you, Princess. Ray J act like a big child. But still, no woman should be telling a man to go to his room in his own house. Like, girl, come on now. Like, so Trick says, you know, I apologize for all the things unsaid. And I apologize on behalf of men. And Trina, like, how you gonna apologize on behalf of men when you're a misogynist and you treated Joy the way that you're apologizing on behalf of something that you do to your wife? Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. So I agree with that, child. But anyway, I'm thinking, okay, so this is how the episode gonna go off. They decide they're gonna have some kind of Bible study, which I'm like, Bible study? But lo and behold, Mama D spices the scene up, and Mama D said, this little Bible study ain't gonna get all them demons out of me. I'm trying to see one thing. And she holds a fork full of the cheesecake up to Trick Daddy and asks him what that mouth do, y'all. I ain't never been grossed out by a moment on TV except for in Brokeback Mountain, like I was when Mama D asked Trick Daddy what his mouth do. I never want to imagine Mama D and Trick Daddy doing anything. I never want to imagine it. Oh my God. Ugh. Y'all, that's the end of this episode though. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down below. Like I told you at the beginning of this video, if you are new to this channel, subscribe, okay? You might as well hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode down in the comments. Like I told you guys, post notification shout outs and Pisces season birthday shout outs. Drop down in the comments below, and I'm getting ready to make another video in a minute. Drop down in the comments below, and I will make sure to add. Drop down in the comments below, and I'll make sure to pick somebody every single video. All right? I'll see you guys in the next video.